Hello team, this video is going to explain how the new shipment is scheduled in the warehouse system. So all the shipments, they are pulled from Anish. So we have to go in Anish. When you try to schedule a shipment for a warehouse, you can create a new shipment. This one I just open a one we already finished in the process and just give you some idea how this was done. So when you have a new shipment created in Anish, if move to the place the status, and in the commands field to have this kind of format information to be added. So we need to use the warehouse and then select the Sydney or Brisbane to indicate which warehouse this shipment need to be dispatched to. So Anish, the API, they have a restriction. The shipment you create in Anish, the Sydney or Brisbane, we're not able to get from the API in the response object. So don't have this field. This is no restriction that we discussed with the Anish, the support team. So as a workaround, they suggest to use the command field to add the necessary information we need in order to correctly dispatch and schedule the shipment. So when you have the warehouse information added, you can also have the priority information. So the priority information here, you can select the P1, P2, or P3. So the normal orders always go with P3, P2 is urgent order, and the P1 takes the foremost priority. So which means that the warehouse has to stop everything else and to manage this dispatch, manage this order immediately. We should try to avoid using P1. This should be only used in very limited cases. It's a suggestion. And if you have some of the instructions for the warehouse for how they're going to pack the order, for example, to use a batch that we expected to dispatch, a batch number, or the customer they do have some time they require to pick up in the warehouse. This kind of instructions, if we're going to communicate and with the warehouse, we can put also in the info. So when the warehouse people they open the log application, they will be able to see the priority of the shipment. They should always pull from the top priority one, and they can also find immediately the priority information. So we call it the priority information, and that is also present in the top list of the shipment. They can see immediately in that application. So once this is done, it's saved, and then just wait a few minutes. It's the maximum delay would be 5 minutes, and then the shipment will be pulled automatically to our warehouse system. You will be able to find the newly scheduled shipment in the status of scheduled. And you select the warehouse and you query, and you will see the list of the newly scheduled warehouse waiting for the warehouse people to be assigned. When they assign and start packing, and the status move to the packing started. Okay, so this is how we can schedule a shipment for different warehouses.